It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy as it'll be the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals taking on the NFC champions, the Green Bay Packers. The moment is upon us, and we've got what should be an epic one here. As it'll be the AFC champions, Cincinnati Bengals, taking on the NFC champions, the Green Bay Packers. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Wide open receiver, complete. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try to prevent that from happening again.
That's good for 28 yards. A chance for the first points of this Super Bowl. It's first and goal. And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's a loss of one. Brings up second and goal.
Yellow.
Packers, 6-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's third and goal. Right back to Brown. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Looking to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On second and a long way to go. Mahomes. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to have the Bengals first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Now here's Mahomes. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And he bows his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to move back in front.
2 good drives.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This one caught downfield by Higgins. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Mahomes now to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 2-yard gain.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Tucker's kick is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly... The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Down the left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 99 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl. Right back to him on 1st down. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. That's some good hard running there as he pushes his way forward for about 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say,
the Bengals drive about to get going. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game, 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
I know we're there, wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a 1st down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Could be some contact going on.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the out. to the red zone here for 1st and 10. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. They'll try to run this one in. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things. They were diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And this is recovered in the end zone by the defense. My goodness, what a late turn of events here.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. This one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, going to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Cincinnati Bengals, champions of Super Bowl 61. So that wraps things up for another incredible season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for my partner Charles Davis, for Mike and Greg, Kate and Brock, and our entire crew of hundreds, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Good night from Southern California.